afternoon, New Haven Intermediate School, Little Bulldogs. Today is Thursday, August 5th, and here we are. We are ready to return to school. It has been a crazy 2 weeks. We realize that with the combination of the COVID and the new computer system, Skyward, I realize that there has been some trying times for many of you, but I appreciate your perseverance. I appreciate your patience as we've worked through this time of trial, getting ready for the school year. I believe that we are finally ready to go. It has been hectic, but we are ready to go. I cannot deny it, the school year is going to be a little different this year. We will be wearing masks when we need to. We will be social distancing, and we will be spending more time than ever before on teaching good hand washing skills and good hygiene. We are going to do everything we can to keep your children safe and our staff safe. I have complete confidence in the East Allen County plan and the dedication of the New Haven Intermediate staff to make the school year seem as normal as it can in these trying and different times. Remember, school starts this Monday, August 10th. The tardy bell rings at New Haven Intermediate at 9:05. If you are going to be a car rider, you will be dropped off at door number 16, which is on the north side of the building, the New Haven High School side of the building, the 930 side of the building. You enter that side of the building from Homestead Avenue. The doors open at door number 16 at 8:40 a.m., okay? 8:40 a.m. If you choose to drop your child off before 8:40, there is no supervision for them. Make sure you bring your school supplies to school on Monday. Make sure you bring your own water bottle. Class lists are finally figured out. Tomorrow night is our back to school night. The Thursday before school is when we always tell you your teacher, and is when we always do back to school night. Even with the COVID and the online learning, this year is no different. You will find out your teacher tomorrow, just the Thursday before school like you have the last 3 years. You will receive an email sometime tomorrow afternoon inviting you to virtual back to school night, which is tomorrow evening around 6 o'clock. You will have an email from your teacher about taking part in an in-class Zoom. If you choose not to take part in that in-class Zoom, or if you are unable to take part in that Zoom, your teacher is expected to reach out to you on the phone over the weekend before Monday so that they can make contact with you about what is going on. As I said, I have complete confidence in the New Haven staff at all levels of the building, the primary, the intermediate to junior high. I have many personal friends. My child attends the high school, and I'm excited, she's excited, we're all excited, even with the trials that are going to be in place. But the plan that is in existence is great, and the dedication of the staffs of all the New Haven community schools are going to make the school seem as normal as possible, even with the trials we were going to face. It's going to be a good year. Be patient with us. Be kind to each other. We will be kind to your students, and we will be patient with each other as we learn and grow through this different era in which we live. So here we are outside at door number 16, and I wanted to remind you of what car rider procedures are. You will come down Homestead Avenue. Please stay on the outside lane along the retaining wall. You will pull around here. Here is door number 16, which you will enter. Please pull all the way up to door number 1, but students will enter through door number 16. Please only get out when you are along the striped yellow lines or the sidewalk. Please do not jump the traffic line and cross the traffic line. That is a safety concern that we want to avoid. So I've gotten out of my car. I'm coming inside the building now. I open up. I'm walking into New Haven Intermediate on Monday morning. Coming in. Out at the car rider line, there will be a staff member welcoming you and controlling traffic out there. I'm walking into the main hallway. I walk past our awesome, nice big library. I'm walking in the hall. I'm wondering where I'm going to go. I'm going to come to this first intersection. There will be a staff member right here helping to direct you. She will point you this way. I'm starting to walk towards the grand hallway. Right here on our right near this clock where this table's at, this is where breakfast will be served at. We will no longer be going into the cafeteria for breakfast. Breakfast will be served on these tables outside the cafeteria. You will pick up your breakfast and you will continue to walk towards class. You will walk through the grand hallway here. The hallway that you see straight ahead is the 4th grade hall, but as a 3rd grader, I'm going to turn a little bit to the left here. There will be another staff member. There'll be a staff member at cafeteria helping, and then there'll be a staff member right here in the grand hallway directing you. We got some nice Bulldog logos up this year at school, which make it a lot better. So we coming around the corner, this is our 3rd grade hall right here. There'll be another staff member right here helping, and all the teachers will be out here in the hall helping you to direct you into your classroom. So these are all 3rd grade classes and lockers. Teachers will be helping you get set up. We're going to go in here to check out Mrs. Lucas's classroom. Miss Lucas is one of our 3rd grade teachers. All the classrooms are basically the same. Miss Lucas has her classroom all set up and ready to roll. Desks are socially distanced as much as we can. From this point on, once you get in your classroom on Monday morning, your teacher will take care of you and make sure that everything is good. Parents, please feel free to reach out to me on social media or email if you have any questions for this. I realize this can be a hard experience sending your 3rd grader to a new building the first time, but we recognize that. We're going to have all hands on deck and we're going to take care of your kids. If you are a bus rider, you will arrive here on the north side of the building at door number 11 next to the park. At 8:40, the buses will be unloaded. So right about here, you could get off the bus. There'll be a staff member right there at door number 11. You'll walk towards door number 11 where a staff member will be present to welcome you and be pointing you towards the right area to go. You will walk in door number 11. Please wipe your feet on the carpeted entryway if it's a rainy day. I'm walking towards the main hallway. I'll walk past the gym. Right here, we'll show you the gym real quick. So those of you who haven't seen it, our gym is one of the nicest things in our entire building. Okay. Once again, as I mentioned, we got some Bulldog logos on the floor and on the wall. We will be having half of our students eat lunch in the gymnasium here in order for we can social distance. So there's your little side tour to the gym. But as you're coming in the morning, as I said, you just come in door number 11. I'm walking down the hall towards this intersection up here straight ahead. One of our teachers will be welcoming you. There's the music room, Mr. Curry's room. As you arrive to this first intersection, there will be a teacher right here. You're going to take a right and head towards our grand hallway. Right here where these tables are set up, this is where you will pick up your breakfast. You are going to eat breakfast in your classroom this year. This is called a grab and go breakfast. So you will receive your breakfast here. Once again, we are fortunate enough for New Haven Intermediate students to have free breakfast and lunch. So I've grabbed my breakfast off one of these tables. I'm coming down the hall right here into the grand hallway. 4th graders, 5th graders, 6th graders should know what to do. 4th graders would go straight ahead. 5th and 6th graders would go straight ahead and right up the stairs to their classroom. But as a first-time 3rd grader, and there'll be a staff member at breakfast directing. And when you get here into the grand hallway, there'll be another staff member help directing you. You'll come over here to the right, and you will enter the 3rd grade hall. And we will have our 5 sections of 3rd grade right here in the hall. And at this point, the teachers will be out helping to identify students and getting them lined up and connected with the right teacher and get them plugged in to the classroom. This is our main hall. This is our main school office right here. This is right inside door number 1. If you come in, you need to push the button and be buzzed in. We will be social distancing here in the office. So if there's more than one person in the office, please be patient, wait outside, keeping social distancing. We have the plexiglass dividers up. Please use those appropriately. We will not be having school visitors in this year for lunch, so please be understanding and patient of all of us as we learn to deal with the COVID. So, okay, now we're going to talk about dismissal for a while. Here I am again by the library, right inside door number 16. Okay, students will be brought down here and sat on the floor. So if you are car riders, students who are car riders will be sat down and put on the floor here. If you are picking your child up as a car rider, you can arrive as early as you want to arrive. It's not uncommon for cars to start lining up an hour before school starts. Once again, please only use the lane next to the sidewalk. Pull all the way up to the crosswalk at door number 1, but realize that students are going to be coming out of door number 16. This is the ease people coming in and out of the office as needed at the end of the day. Do not cut traffic. Please stay on the sidewalk side. We will call about 10 numbers, we'll have about 10 kids at a time out along the sidewalk. Please be patient with us on the first day. It is going to be long. We have more car riders than we've ever been before. Parents, I'm going to give you a warning. The first day of school, it might take us an hour to get all car riders dismissed as we master everyone's names and get the process smoothed out. Within the first week of school, you will have a car rider number. Until we get you your car rider number, there'll be a staff member out here with a radio. There'll be multiple staff members on the sidewalk and multiple staff members assisting inside. They will ask you your child's name and they'll radio it in and send your child out. Please don't ask your child to run out farther than what we are trying to control them. It's all in the name of safety. Eventually, we'll get the car numbers organized next week, and you will be given a car rider number, which will smooth and quicken the process up. Your child will come in and will come out the doors, get in your car, and be ready to go. So once again, please be patient and understanding as we get car rider dismissal figured out here the first week of the school. We will get quicker, and by the first 2 weeks of school, we'll have it down to 20 minutes. Okay, so just please be patient with us as we get this figured out with the most car riders we've ever had and not having numbers established from a traditional back to school night. Okay, I hope you found that short little tour of arrival and dismissal procedures helpful. As always, our core values at New Haven Intermediate are respect, responsibility, and engagement. And we will be talking and teaching on those important core values and communication skills, teaching them to talk properly and good communication skills every day. The other core value that we usually talk about in the second semester is perseverance. And then my final thought, I wanted to share with you a poem about perseverance by poet Eddie Royst. Perseverance is going to be important this year with the trials that we are going to face, and I thought that this poem was very appropriate to talk about perseverance here for a second. When you're up against the trouble, meet it squarely face to face. Lift your chin and set your shoulders, plant your feet and take a brace. When it's vain to try to dodge it, do the best that you can do. You may fail, but you may conquer. We are going to conquer this year. We are going to conquer the COVID, and we are going to have a great school year. Once again, we're excited to see you, and we're going to make the best we can of this situation. Go Bulldogs.